My name is Kim Wedel, and I am a certified yoga therapist. Yoga therapy is multidimensional. So I look at all of you, all the different parts of you. So the physical, the mental, the emotional, the energetic. I customize each and every session that we have together to make you the most important part of that time that we have. Taking in all of the information that makes up you and what is going on with you. And that may change from week to week, but you have my individualized attention to hear all those things that are going on. And I, with the skills that I have as your yoga therapist, help you through that process. One breath at a time, one movement at a time, one story at a time. And we just take it every single time we meet together to be all about you. So people come to see me as a yoga therapist for a variety of different reasons. They may have a particular goal in mind. They may need to rehab from some sort of issue that they may have, an injury or a joint replacement. They may be dealing with a degenerative disease or a neurological problem. So there's just a variety of different reasons why people come to me. You can have this relationship being built in order to support you through the journey that you're on. Yoga therapy can be a part of your healing journey. So you may have a therapist, you may have the ability to go to yoga classes. You may have dear friends that you talk to. What a yoga therapist does, it becomes a part of your team of network for your holistic overall health and well-being. So it's just an added benefit to incorporate all those pieces that you have going on, that you're working on to stay mentally, physically well, and to make yourself the best person that you can be. So adding that yoga therapy piece in it is that time that you're investing in yourself to learn more, to process more, to actually move and breathe, which yoga brings for you, and how you can use that to benefit your overall health. So you do not need to be well-versed in yoga to have yoga therapy sessions with me. A lot of people that come to me have never done yoga and are wanting to do yoga. Sometimes that is their goal. But I use the methods of yoga. They are proven from 5,000 years ago, and they're proven more and more recently through scientific methods, that the methods of yoga will benefit you. You don't need to know poses. You don't need to know how to breathe properly. I am here to guide you through those things and to help you understand how marrying those things together can actually bring you the benefit, because you'll walk out feeling so much better and having those tools in order to navigate your life. Prior injuries and or any sort of joint replacement, it does not inhibit you to give yourself a yoga therapy appointment. So it's going to actually benefit you. And what we're trying to do as yoga therapists is to work with you with those things, with those challenges that you have, and just keep working with it, see where your goal is. Do you like to walk and you just want to be able to walk without pain? Is your ultimate goal to run a marathon? Is your ultimate goal just to go to a yoga class? So of course, nothing that you are dealing with is going to inhibit you from putting in that investment into yourself to see a yoga therapist. What would you expect on your first yoga therapy appointment with me? It's an intake and it's an assessment. So you could expect to be with me for about an hour and a half to sometimes up to 2 hours. And we go over the intake form, which is on my website. And it's just like if you were to go to a doctor and you're giving me all of your history, the medications that you've been on, the injuries that you've had, how you feel emotionally, every single thing that makes up you and your past. We go over that. We talk about it in depth to find the best way to gather that information and to use that information for going forward. Then also during that time, I do a physical assessment. So I'm wanting to see if you favor one side, if you have weakness here, if you're compensating for something else. And just working through just how you walk, how you move, and with my skills as a yoga therapist, I can see all those things and we work with them to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve. You would need to see a yoga therapist, I believe, at least 4 times after the assessment. And then reassess at that point, like, what do we need to do for you? Do we need to continue at the next, group of 4, take a break, come back and revisit? Yoga therapy could last, up to, those 4 sessions, and it could go well beyond whatever you would need. Oftentimes I go to the client's house and I can do yoga therapy there. And if that is not convenient for you or conducive to your schedule or your comfortability, often you can come to my studio if that works for you. And then another option is to go to a yoga studio and to do our yoga therapy sessions there. The initial visit with me, the intake and the assessment, is about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So that can range from about $120 to $150 depending on the location. If we are using a yoga studio, those prices tend to be a little bit higher for the rental space. Going forward, I like to give you that option of buying group lessons, group sessions with me. So per session cost will go down the more that you buy. It could range from $80 to $100 per session, depending on where we're having our sessions. As of right now, yoga therapy is not covered under insurance. And from what I understand, they are working diligently on having the insurance companies cover yoga therapy. The benefits of yoga therapy, when do they show up? We all want to feel better right away. We want our aches and pains to go away. We don't want to have this anxiety or trouble sleeping or have better relationships with the people that we know or work with. It is a process. Just like anything that is worth it is going to be a process. So, that's why I group things into, a group of 4 sessions. And then we reevaluate, we reassess and see if we need to pivot or change. But you will benefit from every single session, one little piece at a time. So the process is just that. It is a process. It's a learning process. It's a growing process. We're able to see our lives differently through a different lens because we have put the time and the work and the effort and the investment into ourselves in order to just feel much, much better physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. I do offer a 20-minute free consultation. So on my website, you could contact me and we can have that conversation. Thank you so much for watching.